Imagine an actor you've seen a dozen times maybe. On times, Drake and Josh, Malcolm in the Middle, or as the fan favorite half-sack on times Sons of Anarchy, Now imagine that same actor, at the height of his success, suddenly spiraling into a series of violent outbursts that end in a double tragedy. This is the chilling true story of Johnny Lewis, a man whose life was derailed by a single, catastrophic moment in the California desert. It all started back in 2011. Johnny was 28 years old, living the life of a successful Hollywood actor, when he went out for a motorcycle ride in a remote area. He lost control, crashed, and suffered a massive head injury. At the hospital, doctors didn't find a concussion and cleared him to leave. But the Johnny who walked out that door wasn't the same man who walked in. Almost immediately, his father noticed something was wrong. Johnny became erratic, unpredictable, and developed a bizarre sensitivity to light. His friends watched in confusion as he would randomly slip into a British accent without even realizing it. Concerned, his father tried to schedule an MRI, but Johnny refused, swearing up and down that he was perfectly fine. He wasn't. By 2012, the weird behavior turned dangerous. While visiting his parents, Johnny claimed he heard cries for help from a neighbor's condo. He broke in to investigate, found no one there, and simply refused to leave. When the actual residents returned, a violent brawl broke out. Johnny attacked them with a broken bottle, and it took 17 punches to the head just to pin him down until the police arrived. Jail only made his condition worse. Behind bars, Johnny began smashing his own head against the concrete walls and tried to take his own life. After a stint in a psychiatric facility, he was released, only to descend further into chaos. He tampered with circuit breakers because light had become his enemy. He sucker punched a stranger at a yogurt shop for no reason. He walked into the ocean fully clothed until he caught hypothermia. Every few days, a new mugshot was being taken. Eventually, a doctor finally diagnosed him with bipolar disorder and psychosis. They gave him medication that could have saved him, but Johnny outsmarted the staff. He would cheek his pills, pretending to swallow them, only to spit them out later. He even decided to represent himself in court, resulting in a short jail sentence. When he was released early due to overcrowding, it seemed like he finally wanted to change. He told his dad he wanted to get back to his creative roots. Johnny moved into the writer's villa, a peaceful bed, and breakfast for artists run by a kind woman named Catherine. It was supposed to be his fresh start, his sanctuary. But the lights were still there, and they were still bothering him. One night, Johnny reached his breaking point. He allegedly tampered with the villa's circuit breaker, plunging the entire house into darkness. When Catherine confronted him about it the next day, something inside Johnny finally snapped. In a blind rage, he attacked the woman who had welcomed him into her home. He punched her, then strangled her, ending her life. In his delirium, he even killed her cat, but he wasn't finished. He stormed outside and attacked a house painter and a 70-year-old neighbor. Despite his age, the neighbor fought back with a chair, forcing Johnny to retreat. As the police were called, Johnny fled back toward the villa. He climbed onto the roof, but the sequence of violence ended there. Whether he jumped or simply lost his footing remains a mystery. But Johnny fell to the ground and died instantly upon impact. It was a final, tragic end to a career that began on the screen and ended in a nightmare.